today we have just a wonderful, wonderful person who is so multi-talented. Not only was she a professional athlete, she's also an actor, and most important of all, she is a snack connoisseur.
Facts.
Yes. So I present to you the wonderful Andia Winslow.
Hi, friends. How y'all doing?
How are
Thanks for
you?
having me.
Thanks
Oh my
for
gosh,
coming on
thank
our
you so
show.
much.
Thanks for highlighting my love of snacks.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
a
favorite
central
snack.
part of
What is
my
it?
Favorite. Anything my mom makes.
Yes.
Or
yes.
taco
Give us some
trucks.
examples.
She can throw down on pretty much anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
like cheeses. I like saucy, melty type things. But I also like veggies from the garden. I love a well-made burrito, especially when
Veggies
abuela
from the
makes
garden
it.
with a homemade dip.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey. Movie theater snack.
Okay. Yeah. What do you got?
Give us a movie theater snack.
Salty, but then you put the milk duds inside.
Yes, I'm a
Seriously.
Reese's Pieces girl. The popcorn with the Reese's Pieces.
But so you need the crunch and then the chocolate with the new.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
For
Yeah.
me, it's like the icy.
Excuse me.
An icy.
An icy.
Yeah, like the half blue, half red. Turn your
So
mouth
you want
colors.
to brain freeze before you watch the movie?
Absolutely, yes.
Suspect.
I think my nephew would agree with you. Like he loves his
you go.
ices too. I don't know. I'm more of a Coke icy though. Even though I don't really drink
Yeah.
it anymore, but I think I would.
Traditional,
yeah.
standard flavor.
Yeah.
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 Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
You're
good.
you're an adult.
I make my own decisions.
At least I try to be an adult. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we are so excited that you are here. And I just want to know because when I was doing my research, y'all, I was really good about doing my research. Because I've known you from we met online and I know you from all your wonderful acting just phenomenal actress. But I had no idea that before you got into acting, you were a professional athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to us about, because I think it was more than one or?
Yeah, one professionally and then two others as a developmental athlete.
Wow.
Wow.
Tell us about that.
Yes, and then
I have
how did you go
ADHD,
into here?
Probably ADHD, capital HD.
Yes. I think we all have a little bit.
A
Don't
little
I
bit.
think everybody on this
A little
planet.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. But I was living in New York City. I had just kind of finished one sport, and I was doing respite before.
Was this like college?
Oh yeah, let me. Sorry,
Yeah.
I started
Where
at the
are we?
end.
Where
Where are we?
Sorry.
Yes. Tell us.
Okay. I grew up in Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
I played golf as a junior golfer. I was highly ranked. Went to college to play golf, and then I turned professional in golf.
Wow.
And then I lived in Florida when I first decided to turn pro. I turned pro in Arizona.
That's a great
but-
place to go pro.
Yes,
Lot of golfing
A lot
on
of
there.
golf, a lot
Yeah.
of sun, a lot of all the things. So
A lot of alligators on there.
alligators,
Yes.
and then Arizona, you got the scorpions and snakes and all the wildlife. which
Yeah,
we
all the
love.
meth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the Florida men and women.
I just dropped something. I'll pick it up later.
I lost my train of thought.
I don't think we were
Florida.
Golf.
Oh,
Alligators, meth.
golf.
Okay.
Yes. Wow. Okay, so then so then when I lived in Florida, I was trying to cross train because golf is for some a sport, for some it's a recreation.
Yeah.
And I think
Right.
if you're going to approach it in an athlete mindset, you need to also be primed physically. And so I was in a little
Right.
bit different school. I was kind of more like the Tiger Woods school, where in the past golfers had just been, they'd smoke and they'd drink on the course. It was more
Right.
social.
Wow,
It
yeah.
wasn't really athletic.
You
endeavor.
ride in your little cart.
Yeah, exactly. So I took it
love me some
seriously.
golf cart
The carts
riding.
are fun. But I said, let me take this seriously. So I started cross train. I worked at Disney World Properties
Okay.
in the golf profession, and so they have a property called the ESPN Wide World of Sports. And there's track. There's a big Olympic track. There's soccer fields and all these
Wow.
facilities for sport.
Yeah.
And so I would go out in the afternoon and I would run around the track to cross train. And one day, I saw in the distance, I saw all these beautifully stacked bodies, a lot of snacks. Oh, just
We see why you became a snack connoisseur.
glistening and shining, and I was like, "What's happening over there?" I think I'll change my route. I'll run this way.
You do need to change it up sometimes. I mean, keep it fresh.
That's right. Keep it real fresh.
Yeah.
So then it turned out that this group of people training was a USA Track and Field Training Club,
Oh.
and the coach was Brooks Johnson, who's an Olympic Hall of Fame coach, and so. I kind of passed by once, twice, and I met some of the folks, and then they
It's
basically,
like,
I was like,
I'm just here.
just tie my shoe.
Just training.
Just a golfer, just out here looking for my balls. And So then he invited me to join the training group, and so I was actually cross training with track and field athletes, and I was a sprinter, and I was a rabbit for them. And so anyway,
wait, sorry. What does that mean? A rabbit for them?
like you start and then they chase you down, like a greyhound.
Oh,
yeah.
That's kind of scary. I don't know.
Like I kind of knew, but I wasn't completely sure. I was like, let's clarify
Yeah,
that.
so I was
Okay.
cross training with Olympians and world champions and Olympic champions,
Yeah.
and it really changed the way I focused on sports performance and my own craft, and so I was able to take those skills back to golf. Anyway,
Wow.
that story is important because when I was after I turned pro, the economy tanked in 2008, the housing crisis,
Yeah.
subprime mortgage, and there was no sponsorship. It was tough, whatever. And then I got this phone call randomly from Olympic Training Center, Olympic Training Committee, talking about, hey, we're recruiting summer sport athletes to winter sports. Do you want to, you ran track for us, do you want to come do a winter sport? I'm like, well, what winter sport? I ski, but that doesn't, I'm not primed for that. They said a sport called bobsled. I was like, bobsled?
Oh, really?
So interesting.
What is that about? Because
Yes.
I'm small, I'm thin framed, I'm
Yeah.
fast, but I'm not big and beefy.
Like, because you're having to haul it in the
those
beginning.
athletes,
Yeah.
they are built differently. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm an
Right.
ectomorph. I'm long and lean. And
They got the bulkier.
they're bulky.
Yeah.
So I'm not built for that, y'all. They're like, just come try.
Yeah.
And take what's called the combine, which is a test of strength and
Yes,
speed.
yes, yeah.
And come up here at Lake Placid, New York, in the Olympic Training Center and see if you don't pass the test.
Wow, casual. Just come up to the
Yeah.
Olympic Training
Just
Center and
go.
try. Just for
You
fun.
might suck, but why not?
You know, golf is not going my way right now, so I'm not doing anything. I live in Arizona, winter time, fine.
Yeah.
So I go up there and I pass the combine. And they're like, but you're so skinny and little. You don't weigh enough.
You're
This is-
strong, though.
Strong, you're fast, but you're not enough.
You're
Yeah.
strong.
Well, that's why you're so fast, though, because you are more lean muscle and like the fast
Yeah.
twitch. You
Fast
just-
twitch,
Just
yeah.
go.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
fast
So they said there's another sport for you that would fit, and it's called skeleton. Now, skeleton, if you know anything about luge,
Okay. Oh, that's the luge is the.
luge, you're on your back with your feet forward down
Oh,
the track.
that's that
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the little scraping thingy. What is
Curling?
it? Curling?
Yeah, very different sport.
No, sorry.
I don't know if you need that much fast twitch fiber.
I was like, that's curling.
No, definitely
no.
different,
Sorry. I
test
promise
of skill.
I watched the Olympics, guys. I promise.
So skeleton is prone. You're on your stomach and you're head first down this ice track.
That sounds
And
terrifying.
Wow, that is sounds
so they said you
terrifying.
should do that, and I was like, well, I'm here. I might as well. Come this far, pass the test.
You
I
just
got
roll with the
housing.
punches.
Listen,
You just go
I'm just a
in.
curious person, so that I did
I
that.
love that.
Amazing. Yeah.
and that was horrible.
Oh, no. Wait, so you tried it and you hated it? Or did you actually do it for a little
The thing
bit?
about that sport is it's a very steep learning curve. I shouldn't say steep because the track is steep. You go up to, you experience up to 5 Gs. You're going 70 miles an hour.
I would die.
And people
gosh.
do die.
Oh my
Everyone,
gosh.
everyone is
gosh.
always concussed. You're always like, they say like you're not really broken in until you're broken. Like, so when you get your first concussion, everyone cheers. When
Well,
you
no,
split your pants.
what's causing the concussions? And you're hitting, like when you're going down, you're smacking your
What's
head?
causing the concussion is hitting an ice wall at 70 miles an hour with your
If
head.
you, like, don't...
On purpose?
No, like you lose control.
I can't even picture it in my head. I'm just picturing people going down a slope head first into a wall. That's what I'm picturing.
And so that's how my season ended.
Oh, no.
And after that, I saw a neurologist, and he's like, "What's your favorite part of your life and your body and yourself?" And I was like, "My brain." He's like, "Then you should not be doing this."
Yeah.
They're
so-
just like, hey.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
one season of
something
that,
else.
I mean, it was cool to say I was part of Team USA. It was cool to try something different, to live at the
Yeah.
Olympic
Wow.
Training Center, to be part of the Olympic story.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that was my sport.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. I made a lot of great friends. I experienced, ice in a way that I never want to experience. I like sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like warm. I like cumulus clouds on a 75-degree
Yeah.
day. So
Fluffy.
anyway, I was up in New York. That led me to living in New York City. I wanted to live in the city in my
Okay.
20s. This story
Yeah,
is
it's a
really
good-
long.
I love
we
it.
love it because these
I'm
are
eating it up.
like,
I'm
this is
eating it up.
great. I
Yeah.
mean, like,
Okay.
just your journey from
Yeah.
all that you've, I mean, like,
Circuitous for sure.
up in, you're only in your 20s by the time you're in New York, right?
Yeah, I'm in my 20s.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
20s, yeah.
I'm like over here thinking, I was like in college, like, nah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Like all that you've already accomplished and you're like insane.
Yeah, well, I think it's just like a function of just my parents raised me to like be curious and like go see what's around the bend,
Yes.
and like there was never a no.
That's gorgeous.
Yes.
What a gorgeous mindset to
Yeah.
grow up What?
I'm actually able to see that now that I'm older and I have a little nephew now and seeing people raise their kids. I'm like, oh wait, my parents did a really good job. Like they didn't tell us no. They said have you considered or did you consider? It was never like no, you can't do that. No, you shouldn't. It was like there are other options. Have you looked at them? So that freedom has allowed me, a lot of creative freedom in what we do now as voice actors, but also just in terms of me just seeing what's around the bend. So when I lived in New York City, I was trying to transition out of professional sports, pay that rent, pay those student loans.
Pay that New York rent.
Pay that New York rent and them New York snacks because they cost more money there, you see.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it's good though. You're like, which little street cart am I going to go to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which corner curb am I going to sit on while I eat this delectable falafel? So then I was doing sports conditioning training, and I was training other athletes, and so I was training some athletes for the New York City Marathon, and I was mic'd. And so one day, someone heard me coaching a class, and they're like, you should do voiceover. I'm like, what is voiceover? They're like, it's this thing that you do. And I was like, yeah, cool, that's okay. Strange lady, stranger danger.
This thing you do with your voice.
So I don't know
it's
what
a
you're
voice
talking about.
and it's over things.
Yeah, it's just voice over. I'd rather be under. Okay, just joking. So then my best friend got me for it was kind of give a girl fish or teach a girl to fish type moment. He gave me some lessons, vocal lessons for my birthday. Went to the teacher. The teacher's like, yeah, you shouldn't recreate. You should take this seriously. I know it seems divergent for what you're doing now.
Right.
But you're a good storyteller. Your voice is resonant. You captivate an audience with your dulcet tones. You should do it. And I was like, whatever.
I'm so glad they said that because I'm listening to you and I'm just like, if you read me a bedtime story, I'd be fine with that and I would sleep so soundly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad they said something.
I'm glad too because it changed my life. So I kind of dilly-dallied a little bit, didn't take it seriously, and then I was like, all right, this is back in pay-to-play situation because there was no other way to get into the business. So I did that for like a year, not knowing what I was doing. But the first job I booked was to be a voice of PBS.
Casual.
Well,
Casual.
It's
and it was a must join for the union. So I was like, what's a union? Like Teamsters? Like, what do you mean?
You're like, is this an auto thing?
Like,
What's happening right now?
Union? Union Pacific? So then I had to join the union, but I have no skill. I have no experience. So I have no agent. I mean, even though I have a body of work now, I can't, no one's going to, I'm so green.
And how many years were you into it by that time?
A month.
A month. And that point.
0.0, whatever. So then I really didn't know what I was doing, but I had been trying to get back to the West Coast where I'm from. I've really been yearning to get out of the city. The city, New York City is great when you're young and you're just like, I'm trying, the energy and all the shows and the people, and, dating, it's very exciting. But after a while, I come from a place that focuses on nature. I come from the bounty of the mountains and the oceans, and I was missing my center. So I got to get back west, and so I took that SAG check from the promos.
Yes, you did.
I moved out to LA. I put down my money for the union dues, first last deposit, and now I'm in LA.
Amazing.
Ooh.
And then
it's a completely different life here too from New York.
Let me tell you, sis. Night and day.
Night and day.
We're still here, right? We're all here. And it's been, I love this area. I love where I live now. I just love the fact that I can ski and surf in the same day.
Yes,
Literally, you can do
in
that.
the same day here.
I can eat a well-made burrito by an abuelita underneath of a palm tree. I can walk the Strand. I can ride my bike in the mountains. I can, pet a lizard.
True.
We do have lizards here.
Lots of lizards. Yes.
I really love this idea of, approaching life with that curiosity and like doors. It just really sounds like these doors would open and like having all these like little moments. And sometimes it's like the door opens and other times it feels like the door opened for you and then the wind pushed you in that direction, and there's so much beauty in that. I think everyone could definitely take from that.
I think sometimes, especially if you're in the arts, there's so much I want to book everything. I want to work. I want to do this. I want to do this. So you almost, and we've talked about this with several other guests too, where we get to this this almost this desperation and this, yes, me. But if you just take a moment to sit back and like you said, be curious. Be curious about what's being sent to you. Be curious about the character, the audition. Be curious about your life and not so focused on what we talked about before and with other guests, the results. then everything will kind of come, which it seems like with you, that's what happened. You were curious about sports. You were curious about different sports.
You're
Curious about
drawing in that energy.
Yes.
Like your curiosity is like magnetism, you know, and it draws things to you to the point where it's like, yes, of course you're working hard, but there's this like element of magic to it where it's just like
Yes.
things just come and they appear. And yes, I accept. I'm obsessed.
I think it's almost like this. I think there's this thing, you know, like one of the big hot words, you know, in our culture now is manifestation.
Yeah.
I seriously think that's what it is. You know, people are like, oh, I manifested this. But how did you It's like staying open and staying curious and staying open to receive what's being given to you.
And
you know?
also, I think,
Yeah.
to be quite honest, when you're an athlete, you just do what you're told. It's, if your coach is like,
Yeah.
run another rep,
Yeah.
get another shot.
Right.
And also, you don't take things personally. So that's what I think I found the distinction between me and a lot of people who are joining the field at the same time I was professionally is that our
The
job,
field of acting?
field of VO.
Of VO, okay, good.
Is I get an audition, you get an audition, we don't book it. Actually, mostly we don't book.
Mostly we
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Mostly we don't book, and actually our job is not even gigs, it's auditioning. We are
Yep.
professional
Yeah.
auditioners. But I don't take it personally. I didn't get it, who cares? You know, look, there's another
Yeah.
shot coming. We're still in a game, though. We're still we still have
here.
to advance the ball, and so I don't actually take it personally that I don't get work. There's no, like, self-deprecation, like, why not me? I'm like, well, because I didn't get it. That's it. Okay. like, here's the next shot. So
Yeah.
it was never, I never internalized what people say? They say, not that you've been rejected, but the non-selection. I never internalized the non-selection because that's the job. Yeah.
Yeah.
The job to audition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what?
It makes me think of so my son he plays basketball. He's a varsity player and stuff. And I've learned more. I mean, I played some sports when I was younger, but not to your level. But like just going through his journey and like what you're saying to me, it like just like in like sports and in voiceover, it's basically what we always talk to him, and it's a game of runs, right?
Yep.
Like it's just a game of runs. You could be down. He just went through in the playoffs for basketball this year.
Congratulations.
And thank you. Yeah, they went to the championship for regionals. They ended up
exciting.
losing, but that's okay. But like in the semi, just to even get to the championship, they were in the first quarter. They were down 8-20.
Oh,
and
wow.
everyone kind of thought that's that.
That's it.
That's it. Again, though, it's a game of runs. You make one play here, you do this, do that, and the same thing with anything in the performing arts. It's a game of runs. It's
Yep.
okay, it's not this audition, but it could be the next.
Right.
It's what opportunities are coming to you. Are you receiving them? Are you rejecting the ones that aren't meant for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That's a good point.
being selective sometimes, because I know we want to work. But sometimes, like what you did, you were like, I don't think this is for me. What was it? What was it called again? I keep
Skeleton.
skeleton.
I should have known by the name. People are like, are you insane? I'm like, maybe? Question mark?
I did hit my head a lot. So
Yeah, like, I've had some bruises in the brain of mine.
But I think both of us could say it's so beautiful to hear. I think it's a great reminder to always stay curious.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Now, what are some other things, because you are a prolific actress, what are some other things that you do because we truly believe that to be a great actress, you have to have a full life. So what are some other things that you like to do outside of acting?
Oh, snap. That's a really good point. Acting is kind of responding. So
Yes.
the more life experience you have, the more you
Yeah.
can pull from it. I think people are like, I'll do a substitution. But if you haven't lived life, what are you substituting?
Yeah.
Right? Like, you gotta have something.
Yeah.
go
some
get your
fodder.
heart broken. Gosh.
Yeah, go date someone who trashes you.
Yeah.
Go try skeleton. What are you
Go try
waiting for?
skeleton. Go climb that edifice over there and see what happens. I don't know. What I like to do, I like to be outside. I like to hike. I like to trail run. I like to mountain bike. I love sports. I love the arts, film, literature. I love photography. I love being around. I love breaking bread with friends and family
Yes.
and like playing the dozens and making fun of each other.
You are welcome in our house then.
I'm coming over when we eating.
Yes. Yep. We do big Thanksgiving, so I'll have to let you come
Yeah,
over.
I mean that's really what it is. Like just like the heart energy from people. I think
Yes.
Yeah.
my personality is really weird. It's like I'm a loner, but I'm also very social.
Yeah,
So,
I'm like you.
Yeah, I
Introvert,
like-
extrovert.
I'm
Exactly.
I would describe myself as an introverted extrovert. I think I do
Yeah.
need more.
Extrovert,
I
okay.
do need more alone time than
Yeah.
So what's an extroverted introvert?
an extroverted.
So what's the difference?
I feel like an
If you lead with introvert,
Yeah, I feel like I lead with introvert.
You lead
did
with
I
introvert?
switch it?
Yeah, no,
You
introvert.
said
Sorry.
introvert, extrovert.
I'm an extroverted introvert.
Hold on, let me think about it.
I'm an extroverted introvert.
You're an extroverted introvert. So you are an introvert who
Yes.
then can be extra.
Yeah, but I need to like charge my battery. I have a
Yes.
very
Yeah.
clear
Yes.
battery,
Yes.
and like literally, like all of my like close friends and family, they can see my battery go beep beep,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's like I lose all my facial expressions, and or I'll just disappear. They'll be like, "Where's Courtney? Where's Courtney?" And I'm like in the other
You're like
room
Homer
with the
into
cat.
Homer into the.
Yeah, I like my
she
favorite
goes.
thing is an Irish goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
bye.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
I'm the same. When I'm around people, I get charged by the people,
Yeah.
right? But I have to again really charge myself to go out there, and I just if I could just stay. That's why, guys, we already planned it. We're gonna have a sweats episode. Like,
Why
We
didn't I
might
get,
have a
why
PJ
didn't I
We
get
should
the,
have.
the
We
call
should
sheet about
have.
sweats episode?
I'm telling you,
We'll have you back.
next we'll have
It's
you
my
back.
favorite thing to do.
Pajama day.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to be all like, we try to look cute in the beginning, but
Cute
But
and
yeah,
cozy.
exactly. But yeah, no, I'm the same. Like, I love being around people, but there are times where I'm just like, I just want to be by myself or just be with my kids or like my cat.
I want to be with my cats.
Yeah, it's my dog.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely like on the floor with the dog. Where's Andia?
Oh yeah,
Oh, if there's a fur baby somewhere, you better believe
yeah.
I'm there.
Yep.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
It should be. Yeah.
As it should be.
Yes.
So we do want to also talk about the many things that you do in the voiceover world, but you also do on camera as well. And
Yeah.
you've had some pretty big things happen recently. Tell us about you. You just did something for Amazon back, yeah?
A League of Their Own was for Amazon.
Okay.
So that was a reboot of the classic baseball movie League of Their Own.
That's what it was. A League of Their Own. Yes, yes.
And that
Oh my
was a really
gosh.
fun series. We hoped that there would be secondary and tertiary
Yeah.
seasons, but
Right.
with the pandemic and budgets and things, it didn't quite happen.
Right.
Maybe someone else will pick it up, but it was a
I
really
hope
good
so.
show. I think it changed a lot of lives. It was
Yeah.
a more, it was post-modern look at that time in history, and
Right.
it was really cool to be part of that franchise.
And to be part of something that is such a wonderful historical moment.
Yes, yes.
You know, because to highlight as an athlete as
Yes.
well.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And also women's sports are getting the attention that they've deserved for, since the beginning, right? Where
Right.
finally
Absolutely.
You're seeing purse equity, you're seeing parity, you're seeing issues of maternity leave, issues of
Yeah.
sponsorship and equity and NIL deals and things like that. And
Mm-hmm.
women are actually able to speak up now and say, hey, I was abused by my coach, or hey, I was not
Yeah.
given the same kind of
Mm-hmm.
tools to succeed in college. And so when I was a college athlete playing D1 sports, you were supposed to be quiet. Like, don't say
Yeah.
anything. Don't publicly denounce the school or the institutions of sport, because then you won't get opportunities in the future. So it's
Right.
definitely
Right.
a
You'll
hush
get like
hush type.
blacklisted.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what it was. then.
Especially if it's like somebody of power.
Yes,
You know,
yes. And
coach
especially
or a
for-
trainer.
Exactly. Especially
Yeah.
for women of color, let's be honest. Like,
Yes,
we
yes,
experience
true.
things differently. There's an intersection of race and gender in society and in sport as well. So
Yeah.
there's all those things. But now I see all these women athletes being given the platform to
Yes.
express themselves,
Yeah.
to be truly authentic to who they are in their craft and make it art. And it's really just affirming and beautiful to see.
Yeah.
What was the point of that? I'm sorry. I don't know.
We
what
were
I was
just we
talking
went
about.
off on a
Sports.
tangent, but I think it's
Yeah.
a beautiful thing. Like, how do you feel like coming from sports and getting into voiceover? Are there tools that you've learned from sports that have translated into voiceover?
Oh, most definitely. Most
I'm
definitely.
so curious what they are.
again, it's-
Besides, like efforts, I'm sure you're like the queen of
I'm
efforts.
so good at
You're like,
efforts.
I've been hit on the head before. Here's the sound for it.
Dying in an elevator while on fire. So
Oh,
so good at that. Direction. I think people think like, oh, voiceover, you just do whatever you want, but you're part of a system, right?
Yeah.
You've got your creatives, your writers, you've got your editor and mixer, you got folks who need you to do things, and you need
Yeah.
to do things in an expedient way.
Yep. There is always a deadline. It's
Deadlines.
you're never fast enough.
Yeah.
Studio time costs money. Everything costs money. So
Everything.
can you get to the end result faster? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
as an athlete, do it again. Yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Like, it's not even
Yeah.
a question. So for that's one good thing. The issue of teamwork and collaboration, that's the spirit of sport, right?
Yes.
So for me, it's just like, okay, look at my team. Okay, I always say it's game day.
Yes.
It's game day. I
Love
call all my
that.
directors coaches. They're like, this is weird, but I love it. Question mark. So it just feels to me like, okay, we're in. You put our hands in, and they're like, this is really weird. But
I love
this
that
is-
you have kept
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
authentic self and brought it into this world, and like you're kind
But
of
that's what
giving
we
them a little.
need in voiceover, right?
Yeah.
That's how you book all the things you book. That's how you book all the things you book.
that
It's because It's
connection.
the connection. It's the human. It's not
Absolutely.
Yeah.
putting on to be what you think people think you should be, but it's like you delivering your essence to the mic
Yes.
Yeah.
without a filter. And I mean, it has a filter.
It makes us
the
sound
proverbial
good.
filter. Right. So
Yeah.
it's about bringing yourself, and you can see now, especially during the pandemic, you have folks with lisps who are getting work, you have people who had
Yes.
accents who are getting work, people from different countries getting work, people who had different ways of speaking and enunciating getting work. And I think that's representative of our culture, and I think it's important. So I think the more you can bring yourself and your unique experience is how you will succeed in this effort, and also how you can create a legacy of your body of work that you can be proud of.
Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely.
it all comes down to knowing, I think, like what you bring is enough.
Yes,
You
for
know,
sure.
you don't have to
Yes.
do and like trust in yourself, trust in your experiences.
Say bye to imposter syndrome.
Yes.
Yes.
Like what
dat?
you know, what you have is valuable. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. So I have like a little I have a career coach that I've worked with before, and he's like, what's your gremlin's name? What's the imposter syndrome name? And I'm like, it's Patty. No offense to any Patties out there.
Does Patty have a last name, or is it just Patty?
Oh, you know what?
All the Patty's gonna be tweeting us
I
now.
know. Sorry, Patty. It's no offense. You know what? I don't know.
Patty
I think
P. I don't know why I said that. Patty P.
it's gonna be Patty P
Patty
now.
P.
Miss Patty P. I'm
Miss
like,
Patty
you
P.
can go. Be gone, please. You're not
right.
invited to this party. I like all the
Unless you
Ps.
pay a fee
Yeah,
and
then
then
you can come.
and
in.
residuals.
3 times scale.
Yeah.
And please pay my pension and health things.
Yes, thank you. And crafties is always great. We like good crafty. Yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of getting paid pension and health and all that kind of stuff, you are in is it the latest Call of Duty that you're in?
Yes,
Oh
I
my
am.
gosh.
Yes.
Tell
What
us
was that
about that.
like?
Yes.
It's always cool to be part of a franchise that you've played and watched people play for years.
Okay, so you're a fan too.
I'm a fan. Of,
So wait, you're a gamer?
I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Don't start rumors. Don't you start rumors.
Okay.
We're about to find out in a few minutes.
That's right. I'm like, no, but I think I've been around so many people who've played games.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
roommates who played games, or like I used to live in the city. I used to live by a game cafe.
Oh, that's cool.
So
they
sometimes
have
I
them
was
here?
like,
Would you play like Counter-Strike or something?
I was in Counter-Strike also.
You were in
I was in
Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike. Yeah, the last
course.
Counter-Strike I was in Counter-Strike.
Wow.
What? I used to play that.
But, yeah. So
I'm
it was
like in all right now.
CS:GO, baby.
Hey.
So so I used to sometimes just like when I needed a break from work, I would just like sit in a cafe and just like watch these people play and like eat snacks, just like watch them play. Like, they're like, "Are you gonna buy time?" I'm like, "I am not."
I will eat your snacks.
I'm gonna pull out my little baggie that I brought.
I brought my own snacks into the theater. Don't worry, I'm not gonna pay you. Thanks.
Yes. Just listen.
coming with the big jacket. Oh, it's so cold in here.
I don't know. I've got my
Just-
mom bag and I don't know what's
Yeah.
my parka and my gloves and my scarves. And
Like there's a thing though. Like my husband, like when we were first dating, we would play games together, and I was glad. I liked to when I was younger play a lot of games, but I also like. We'd play like Resident Evil, and I'd be like, "You're going the wrong way," and I was his navigator. I'm like, "He's coming!"
Backseat gamer.
I was such a bad.
So this is before you were doing VO.
Yes.
Also, you were preparing yourself.
I
You were
was
priming
apparently.
the pump. I love it.
Apparently,
Okay.
apparently. But there was one that was a co-op, like multiplayer. It was one of the X-Men's, and I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
fun.
I was like, I am Psylocke.
Yes. I don't know, I'd play Halo with my ex-boyfriend.
I suck at first person. I really do.
Wait,
I like
question.
the overhead.
Do y'all play yourselves in games? Do you ever do that?
You know what? You have.
Well, listen, this is why it's a slippery slope. Okay, this is how they get you.
Yes.
This is how they get you because you book a character, right? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna play the game. And a lot of times, like, unless you're like one of the like first characters that appear, there's like characters that you unlock. And I feel like I always book characters that you have to later unlock. So I'm like, I'm just gonna play the game until I unlock my character, until I unlock Jen's character.
That's a big
And I start
commitment
playing
of
the game.
time.
Well, I start playing the game, I'm like, I'm gonna unlock my character. And then like I unlock my character, and then 2 years goes by and I'm still playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
get
just
you.
started. I don't have a lot of time. Kids take up a lot of my time, and I try to focus on family. But I did just announce that I'm Poison Ivy in DC Dark Legion.
Oh, okay.
So I have played that one, and I'm like, oh wow! And I don't want to skip any of the voiceover.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, 2 hours later, I'm like, I gotta make dinner. Oh my God.
Yeah, I still have not unlocked Poison Ivy.
I haven't either.
and I
funny.
have been
am
playing,
the
but I have a
worst.
feeling that once I unlock Poison Ivy, I don't know if I'm gonna stop. I don't know if I'm gonna stop. I don't know.
You know what I love
You
about the
gotta build
gaming
her up.
community is that people will go and capture stuff and put all your call outs.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
So I just am like,
Thankful.
what does West Point sound like real time? I'm like, oh, she sounds pretty good. Okay.
Yes. Now, West Point
Alright.
is her character in
That's
Call
my
of
character,
Duty.
yep,
Yes,
yep.
yes. No, sounds so
Yeah.
good. So, did you have to do the death and fire elevator thing in that, or was that from a different one?
That was from something else. I think
okay.
that was something else. But no, West Point was cool.
You're also in a VR game called Alien Incursion.
Alien Rogue Incursion.
Oh, Alien Rogue Incursion.
Yep,
Sorry.
I'm the only living human in that. I'm the protagonist in that project.
I'm about to download it. I'm about
Yeah,
to download it on my VR
It's
set.
VR. It's really intense.
I don't know if I'd be scared.
I tried to do Resident Evil VR and I had to quit because I was too scared.
It's just scary. I'm not
It's
good
a-
at scary games.
But if you like the Alien franchise, I mean, we're talking generations of this franchise, so it's
Yes.
a part of it, and you get the real face hugger experience.
You know, I will
Oh
say,
my
I'm gonna
God,
do a
no
shout out. My
thanks.
brother-in-law, as soon as I mentioned that game, he was like, "I know that game, right, Patrick?"
Do you like it? Is it good? Does it satisfy?
We haven't played it yet.
Oh yeah. Okay. let me know when you play.
This one to download it.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
played all the Alien games, seen all the Alien movies a million times.
Well, now you have even more of a reason, huh?
My director was Kritzia, and she's
we
I
love
love
so it's
Kritzia.
Kritzia Bajos.
yeah,
Yes.
she was transcendent director, and
I'm
she's one of my
sure,
favorites.
I think another great thing about her direction is she's also an actress, so she was able to get me to go places that I was kind of on the fence about.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. She's like, go, and we can
Yeah.
always pull you back. And so we had a really great. Some of it was telepathic, some of it was like just looks in the between the glass, but we had a really great understanding. And there's some stuff when y'all play the game, you'll see where there's a face hugger in face hugger stuff down your throat, and so we made all those sounds, and they're really.
Ooh.
What's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot
They-
of panache.
Yeah.
So
did
you're
you
gonna-
do like the? Did you have to like do the water and the?
I didn't do any of that. I used my own tools to create
Wow.
the sounds. There was also some throwing up sounds that I remember. This is probably TMI, but like people on the
Never.
side of the glass were like this, like because I was creating the sounds on my side. They're like, that was too real. I'm like,
Oh, and then they're over there like
They were-
yeah.
Okay,
There's a lot-
listen.
Yes.
I feel like okay, you don't have to pick an intense one, but I just feel like now I'm like itching for an example.
Yes, please.
Can you give us like one
like I
example
don't want
of
my
like
face to be seen while
one
I do it.
noise?
Okay, we won't. Okay.
because
Don't show her face in this one. Just audio.
yeah.
Yeah, cut to me, and I'll just like I'm
Okay.
just gonna
Yeah,
like
cut to both of us
Close,
for our
close your eyes
reactions.
and let's just hear reaction.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
There's that. There's like.
Oh, that was big.
Yeah.
It's like something
Yeah.
was squeezing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And your vocal cords. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first one was juicy.
Yeah.
That was
it
he's like it was moist. But I had to cover my face, sorry, because what I do to
It's
create
okay.
that is
I know.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, we make the craziest, ugliest faces.
So I was like, people are like, "What'd you do at work today?" I'm like, "Well, it's a date. I made people vomit into trash cans,
Yeah. And I got paid
and I
for
got
it.
paid pension and health,
Yes.
and I had snacks."
Now that was straight VO. There was no performance capture.
it was straight VO.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. I didn't know because it's No, they.
Oh yeah, because it's VR.
It's VR.
It's
Never
VR,
mind.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
seeing-
the actual. So you're the.
Yeah.
It's your hands.
You would
and
see
stuff.
my hands, but that's all.
Yeah. You're right.
animated.
You're right.
Yeah.
But that was a cool game, and cool to be part of the franchise. And I think I had been
Two huge fans. We're talking Call of
Yeah,
Duty and
huge.
Alien. Come on.
Yeah, and I've been trying to. I think we're all multi-genre here, so
Yeah.
I had been really heavy into commercials, promos, trailers, things like that, documentary narration, and I was like, I want to do video games. I'm gonna do video games, and then the video games books, and I was like, okay.
That door opened and she went
She was
through.
curious
I'm telling
and
you.
she
Well, the door was
yes.
closed actually. And
Really?
I
Was
that
it?
it was locked, and I was like, oh, there's a Janelle. There's a window over there. I'll just go hit the window.
Hey,
Yes,
you know what? You
yeah.
made a way.
You find a way.
Yes.
Find a way.
Truly.
Well, speaking of games,
Yes.
and since you're not a gamer, we do have one though. We would love to play a game with you. Are you game?
I mean, that segue was so beautiful. Round of applause. 5 stars. 5 stars. Yes,
Yeah?
I would love to play a game.
Amazing. So we've played it like once. So
Yeah.
do not worry. We
Don't worry
a
about
lot of pressure.
being good.
I suck. I'm very
Slow
competitive,
learning
but I
curve.
suck
Thank you,
at it.
thank you.
So-
Pass the controller.
Here you go, my love. All right, let's get going.
Woo!
All right.
Okay, y'all.
All right, you ready? So
Ready.
the game we are
Am I
playing
ready?
today is called Boomerang Fu.
Boomerang
Have you played it
Fu.
before?
I've never heard of this game, never seen it, never played it.
Here we go. First thing we're gonna do is press A and then
Choose your
character.
Yeah, and they're so cute. Look at them. We have eggplant, avocado, banana.
I just
No,
love that the
no,
banana randomly has antlers. Like,
Wait, what's going on here? How do I
press B.
B?
Yeah, and now you can scroll around to see which one.
But
I'm gonna be
hey.
You want to be
No,
the watermelon?
watermelon?
No, I don't.
Oh,
No,
but
it's-
B?
It's not great. It's not great optics.
Or
And now
Oh,
you
I-
should be able to move your joystick to
my
move.
joystick's not moving over there.
Oh, use this joystick. This.
Oh.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
okay, I'm
Avocado.
gonna be the eggplant.
I'm gonna be sushi today because I love sushi. All right, you ready?
Good. Everyone's happy.
A little screen will pop up to give you some like instructions. But
Yeah.
yeah. This is free for all, so nobody's your friend.
Nobody.
Nobody
okay.
is
We
your
just
friend.
became
So,
friends and now we're no longer friends.
A is
Got it.
dash, X is slash, Y is throw,
Yes.
and then the left Joy-Con stick is to move.
Okay.
Look at this
Ready?
like technical term, Joy-Con.
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 Joy-Con 2.
The Joy-Con.
Magnetic. The Joy-Con 2 are
All
magnetic.
right. So you can use yours. So you can dash
Yeah,
over
so you want
the.
to dash over that water
So you're gonna come over here, dash.
or die. It's fine.
die.
All right, now press
Dash.
A as you go over the water.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Yep. Now
trying to move
hit,
the eggplant. I'm like, why is it not-
hit your switch right there. Hit your switch right there.
Use X to hit the switch. So
I'm hitting next.
No, but you have to walk up to the switch. There it is.
yay!
And then
Y'all
now
leave
we
me
murder.
alone.
Oh, don't go outside the boundaries like I did. Dang, girl. Courtney is vicious, man.
Cut
Yes.
down
Not trying to
trees.
lose any more bets.
No. All right, go towards the eggplant. Go towards the eggplant. Get her. You could use Y to throw your boomerang. Oh, nice deflection.
Bye.
Dang, look at
Dang,
your little
look,
avocado
your little pit
pit.
fell out.
Wait, did you just see that? The avocado pit had the
became
look like
the
eyes.
guacamole.
Look at the eyes on there.
became
The
the
eyes are on
guacamole.
there. All right, so this is a cute little like marketplace.
Let's see.
I wonder if there's anything in these boxes. and stuff.
Murder on my mind.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
Dang.
Andia's
Got
like
my
on the
mind
chase
on
here.
murder.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh.
No. Okay.
I celebrated too early.
But so you everyone who gets a kill still gets a point.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you got a point for one kill.
I'm on the board, baby.
You're on the board.
I'm like apparently not very good at this. Oh dang.
Oh,
dang.
No.
Oh,
dang. So not just you all, but inanimate objects. Not
Yes, apparently the objects move too.
I'm out.
Oh, ooh. Dang
Bye.
it. All right, Courtney. I'm 0. What if I
Courtney.
get 0 kills this entire
Then you about to
time?
lose a bet.
Courtney's killing it.
I'm like the worst. I'm like super competitive. I hate losing too.
Wait, no, that wasn't me. I thought I got you. Oh, dang it. That's
How dare
I
you?
was waiting. I was like, it's gonna happen.
Squished by a wall.
Ooh, evil
Courtney
lass.
is,
Oh, I don't
extrovert,
think I've ever seen. Have we ever seen? I don't think I've seen this level. Oh, there's these teleportation things. Oops. Okay.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go.
So y'all just gonna leave my body
I have no
boomerang.
I know. We're trying to make guacamole out of you.
For sure.
I love guacamole. I also
It's super
love
spicy.
a sushi.
So you love snacks. What is your favorite snack to make yourself?
I don't do that. I source.
Hey, you know what? Work smarter, not harder. Oh, I just squished myself, guys. So see, I got
Fruit
myself
is
back.
always nice. Fruit and veggies because they don't require much, you know.
It's true. It's true.
But anything made by mom.
Yeah, then you good. Yeah.
Anything made by him.
Oh, you guys are like ice skating. That's why.
Oh,
this
I
is
don't like that.
You are ice skating. This is an ice skating world. Whoa, get back in the boundary. Oh, watch out for her being. Oh, Prime, go get her now. Ah, run! No, no! Oh, almost.
How did you not die?
Ah!
Okay, there we go.
Now you got guacamole.
Well, I'm coming for you guys.
Dang, we got skeletons there. But not. There we go. Dang!
I'm dead.
What if I hit this bell? Oh no!
What if I
You just jumped off.
You just walked off.
I've been known to take Mr. Cute.
All right. Ah, no! I don't know what I just got.
I don't know. You killed me though.
Oh,
What does that mean?
It means you need. Oh,
oh, what is? Did I take her shield?
you got something.
Oh, I just got 2 kills. Dang. All right. Ooh. Oh no!
Oh, I thought I was the avocado for a second, and then I walked.
No! All these things are about to disappear. Did you see that? The floors are disappearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see you catching
Not
up.
good at this game.
I see you catching up.
Look, honestly, if my nephew were to join us, like none of us would be good at this game.
Nephew, help me!
You know what it is? Oh wait, where did you go? I didn't even.
I just died.
Oh no! I like this one. This one's pretty. No. Oh
Yes!
Sure.
Take that, sushi! Avocado, I'm coming for you.
Oh, watch out. What does Battle Royale mean? Uh-oh. Oh, dang. That was a nice deflection. Oh, there's an arrow there. Go to that arrow. Oh, this is like Fortnite. Get in that little section. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, get back in there. Oh, no.
I don't even know what that was.
It's like, like in Fortnite where your map gets smaller and smaller.
I don't play Fortnite.
Oh. Don't worry. We'll play Fortnite one time, guys. I promise. Although, I am terrible. Oh, no. This is cooked sushi.
You killed me, Andia.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait!
Slice my eggplant.
Finally.
Oh, what is this?
Oh,
like,
we have ice and rain and
What's
moving
this, that game
objects.
on, the game
know, I
show?
don't-
Oh my god, yeah. The Japanese ones?
Yes.
Those are hilarious. I would go on one
I
of
kind
those.
of want to go on one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got knocked around.
Look, we're all trying to get strategic. We're all like, Wait, where did Andia go? Did you die?
How
Where
did you
are you?
die?
I
No,
love
you're
that
hiding.
The brain. Where'd
I like also
Are you
that
like
you're
little
the
black
black
thing back down there?
I'm dead. I'm out.
How'd you die?
You look like we're seeing the skin of the Wait, how do we get this thing? Stop! Oh! Boom! Ah. No! Oh shoot!
Oh, slow motion.
I
Oh,
got
you
on
got
fire.
burned. That's what happened. You got burned. I thought they were just showing the the skin
same.
of the avocado. I was like, oh dang. No. Oh, I saw it coming. Ah, get away. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. My God. Dang, that was
Dead.
intense
That was
though.
valiant. That was valiant.
Is dead.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like, what
I
does
will
this button
say.
do? Get me?
Ah!
How dare!
Wow.
So when you do play video games, what kind of games do you play? Would you ever play this again?
Lion King.
You play what?
The game?
It was like Lion King on the Game Boy. Last time I was like a Game Boy.
Really?
Sega.
Sega. I love it. So wait, do you play a Simba? Or do you get to choose Nala? Or like, how does that go?
Dead.
Just game. I think
You just, you're just in
These
the
are
game.
games.
Play the
games.
game?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't have time for video games, to be honest.
It's
I
true.
got life to live out here.
You know, trying to be out in nature, living, eating some burritos. Oh, this one, it looks like the map's getting smaller. Rude.
You know what it is? I'm the friend that comes along to the video game just to, like, give you moral support.
All right.
That's my role.
Again, I'm happy to also be the narrator.
No.
Yes, right. And
I
then
walked
the
off
sushi,
the
you walked off the
edge.
avocado.
Yes, right?
And as you see on the left of the screen, audio description.
All right.
I don't know. I will say, the avocado, even though I've never been the avocado, I do feel like it's one of my favorites because I love when the avocado dies and the pit comes out. Can I? It dies.
Wait, did I? Oh,
No, you're still alive. That's me burning right now.
That's me burning.
That's me burning.
So I guess when you get
Oh shoot.
lit on fire, it's like you have to kill the other people before you burned to a crisp.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
But how do you do that if you're burning?
Yeah, you're like all
Don't
shaking.
light yourself on fire.
I would be so stressed out.
These, you know, these
light
bamboo, you
yourself
can't
on
cut them down and they deflect things.
So why when I press my boomerang is it not boom?
Yeah, where's your
Did you drop it?
boomerang? Where did it
I
go?
must have dropped
You must
Where
have
is
dropped it somewhere.
But like I can't see.
Is this it right here? Try this thingy.
Oh, I see.
There it is.
Go get it. Go get it. We're
There
gonna
it
make this.
is.
Oh, you got it back. Ah!
Take
Oh!
that.
And you stole my shield.
Take that and that and
Stole my shield.
Rude!
I have no boomerang. I gotta get out away from you.
Where is your
Where's your
boomerang?
boomerang? It's hiding in the grass
Metro
somewhere.
Oh, there's a crown. I want
It
that
was my crown.
Oh.
I've lost my crown.
Boom.
Where's your boomerang?
Ah!
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Maybe it just.
Yeah! Woo! That was
Okay.
smooth. That was smooth.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry, that was loud. Sorry, I must have done something else game.
No, you're good.
Okay,
All right.
Monitoring.
We learned after the first time we were yelling like crazy. Ah!
Hello.
Ah! This is. I feel like this is Pac-Man right now.
That's a good game.
What just happened?
I think I won.
Ah!
Wow.
Of course you won.
Game in point. I see.
Okay, eggplant. Yeah, good job. Whatever.
Okay, wait. Let's look at our.
Oh yeah. What do we got? What do we got?
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, you definitely could have that.
Okay, so you're Rambo.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
It means I don't have any.
Most,
It means you go
most
in-
unarmed because you kept losing your boomerang. Wildly inaccurate. I think you just got burned by the game. By
Shots
boomerang.
fired.
That's
Yeah.
cold.
Shots
fire.
fired.
That's so
You got
cold.
most flammable.
You kept putting me on fire. But I'm also.
and
I'm a survivor.
fastest reflexes.
Hey.
Good job.
Hey.
Yes.
Artful Dodger.
Okay, yeah, you were just
Fire
avoiding us the
starter.
Because I kept lighting her on fire.
Trash compactor.
I don't know what that means.
That means you got smashed by the trash.
You did get
compactors.
squished a couple
did.
times, yeah.
I did.
All right, so
I
we like to
did.
do this thing where we do place a little bet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a sudden death match, and the two who lose will have to do this bet. So last time we.
I'm like, so basically, just tell me what do I have to do because I know I'm not gonna win.
Well, here's the thing. How about we let you set the bet?
Yeah.
What would you like to do? What is the bet? So the first time we had to do 10 push-ups. The second time we had to prank call somebody random in our phone. That was, I'm not gonna lie, I was real stressed. I was real stressed. I was like, really? Ah. So what do you think? Whatever.
I think something physical is fine.
Okay, like what?
Yeah,
What do we
'cause
say?
Says the athlete. She's like something physical. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We can do push-ups.
Push-ups, or we can change it up. What?
Change it up.
Can you do a pistol squat?
I'm not doing that.
She got a skirt.
I'm not doing it. And I got a skirt on. I don't want to flash the camera.
How about?
I can do something else that's random, but not a physical squat. I'll hurt myself. I do like a Mayurasana or something.
What's a Mayurasana?
It's like hands only playing, or no hands. I mean,
No hands
it's like basically you're teleporting just on your hands. It's like a plane.
Oh, you're talking about this thing?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that with you because I'm probably gonna lose
I
this
don't
Courtney.
know how to do that, so
You better win, girl.
Whoa.
See, little punk, got me already. Watch out, Andia.
You know
She's
in
vicious.
sports like Michael Jordan, he like goes up for a big shot, he sticks his tongue out.
Oh, watch
Where's
out!
my boomerang?
No, run away! Oh, snap!
all right, I'm gonna sit here.
Is it over? That's it.
Dang.
Ah,
That was our sudden
That
death.
was really fast. That was very
Guys,
sudden. That was
I
a very
think
sudden
It
death.
was sudden death.
I feel like it's my mission to not lose a bet sometime soon because I've lost every single one.
Wait, so you've done every
I lost the
challenge?
first bet. Oh yeah, Jen's lost every single time.
You know, they say consistent. They say consistent. Okay.
someone who hates losing too, not cool.
Uh-huh.
So we're talking about this thing here.
Yeah.
I haven't done this. I don't think I've ever done it on the ground.
I will enjoy watching.
Okay.
I've done it on like.
Start in your gut.
All right. Do you know what, guys?
Like
Take it off.
the jacket has to come.
the jacket's coming
So
off.
it's kill, but it's gotta go. It's one of my favorites.
I'm not even sure if your cameras will pick this up since we'll be on the floor.
Well, it
We'll
picks
see.
it up, right? Yeah, we good.
Though I think the wide's got it.
Yeah.
We could do one at a time. Carpet's kind of small.
Breathe in.
so long. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. All right, you go first.
Yeah, show us how it's done.
You can go.
Show us how it's done.
You want to come more because your legs are so low.
Yeah, I will.
Come more in the right. This is new. I didn't.
This is very strange doing this in dress, but you just basically do this, and you're just gonna walk into your hands, I believe, and then you're just gonna.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, she just wanted to show that off. She lost on purpose.
Sweet, right? It was my plan all along.
That was her plan.
Strategy. My
Yay,
strategy.
Jen!
I haven't done this in so I've only done it on
More-
the edge of a counter.
More in, and then
you like squish your
kinda-
boobs?
Yeah, squish your
Okay.
boobs, and then
Switch to
walk into your arms. Keep walking forward.
Oh my god, that hurts my boobs.
You forgot to breathe.
I forgot to breathe. All right, now I'm gonna practice that because I've done that on the edge of a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a.
So you need to bring more of your weight forward.
Yeah.
You need more of your trunk needs to be forward.
Yeah. See, if I had yoga pants, I would show you my flying pigeon. I can do a flying.
What's a
pigeon.
flying pigeon? What is that?
In
Show
yoga.
offs.
So you're here.
That's why I have to keep winning.
So you're here, and then you're here. I guess I could try and do it. And then you're. Yeah.
Wait. Oh,
you're
so there's
here.
no feet.
And then your leg is here.
Ooh,
Oh.
it looks very pretty.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
very
good for the
pretty.
gram.
Yay!
All right, so we're at the end of our segment, which I'm actually very sad because I feel like you could tell us so much more and give us so much more wisdom. You're absolutely incredible. So thank you for being with us
Thank
today.
you so much.
Truly
I feel like
sharing.
I learned so much.
Yes.
I know what skeleton is now.
I know. We're all going to be Googling it later.
You know how to bruise your brain now. Yes.
Well, so our show is called One Up. So just like in a video game, One Up means you get an extra life. And so we always like to ask our guests, if you are given a one up, an extra life in your life now, is there something that you would redo or start new? What would you do with that?
Yeah, if you had an extra life, what would you do with it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really deep question.
You know what? You're not the first one who said that. So I just
Yeah.
want to say high five.
Y'all come with the goods, I see. One extra life.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a cheat, but you can always recreate in this life.
You can.
Yes.
I probably would have been like a big game vet.
Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
probably would have been doing like big cat rescues somewhere on the continent, maybe. Yeah, or
Oh,
like
that'd be,
I'd
yeah.
probably
rhino
be there too.
preservation or
Yes.
something. Elephant
Yeah.
stewardship.
I almost went to vet school, so I am right there with you. I am right there with
definitely
you.
something in the conservation space. I mean, again, that's kind
Yeah.
of how I was raised. We were raised with like a menagerie of animals, and they're very important to me in nature. So yeah, something in the conservation space. Yeah, and then probably also I would have started VO sooner if I would
right,
have known
yeah.
about VO.
Yeah.
I would have jumped in and paid them student loans faster.
Yeah. So are you here now? You're here now.
I'm here now.
You're
It's
here
right. It's all
now.
about the present moment. It's all
And
about
I'm
the
just going to put it out there that you're going to book a role where you are a big game vet saving the world.
See,
Yeah.
You
that's
know?
why
Go.
that's why you get me. You see, I love it. What about y'all? I want to know your answers. What would you do?
Oh, nobody's asked us. Oh, gosh.
Throwing it back at us.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, it's hard to say. So for myself, so I actually did not start in acting as well. I actually have a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering.
Whoa, smart lady.
Yes, you know, it was a team effort, right, Patrick? we graduated together. No, I think for me, also I would have, because I've always wanted to be a singer when I was little and do acting and stuff like that. But growing up with not a lot of money and just not knowing the means of how to get into it, I did not really pursue it, not till I did, Guys and Dolls in like high school once. And then I was like, yeah, it's not going to be lucrative. I can't do it, I think I would have chased any of the arts, whether it would
Okay.
just be singing, drawing, any of the arts, because that's where truly I have found my joy is the arts. I love math and science, but not so much. If I had to do anything over, like you would have started my path into entertainment or acting or performing way, way sooner. Yeah. That being said, I do think everyone's journey is what it is, and
Right.
I
For a
don't think,
reason.
I don't think I would be who I am today without doing that. I wouldn't have met my husband. I
Plus
wouldn't have
those
met my
life
brother-in-law.
There you
You
go.
know, I mean,
Those life experiences are also feeding your craft.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's what you
Yes.
pull from ultimately.
absolutely. What about you, Courtney?
Yeah, what about you, Courtney?
I was a psychology neuroscience major in college. And I thought I would be a doctor, surgeon / professional dancer because I was also in the competitive dance field.
She's like, I fixed
You
your brain
can
now.
go.
Come see me on stage.
You can find very old videos on the tube.
Love it.
But I don't know. I it's hard because I feel like I pretty much like right after college decided I wanted to come into entertainment for various reasons. So, like Jen, like we grew up with like not a lot of money. So like my mom put me in whatever classes she could, but like I don't think there would have been another way, you know? I think I had to sort of come into my own first and do it that way. But I think like, you know, if entertainment weren't an option, something in the animal space also sounds
Yeah.
really nice because I'm a huge actually because I'm an animal lover is one of the reasons I became an actor. Because long story short, when I was in college pursuing my degree, I worked in a rat lab, and
the good old rat lab will get you every time.
It gets you know. Listen, I will
Gets you
never
every
forget the babies I raised,
Yeah.
and I will also never forget what it is to be in the medical field around animals.
Yeah.
It's just you know, like it's one thing to know it happens, is another thing to see it
See it,
happen.
yeah.
And
Right.
so I was, you know, I was
It
like,
forever
I'm,
changes you.
I'm out. I'm out. Love you guys. Thanks. I'm gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think something within the animal space, or something in the activist space.
Okay.
I think I'm very passionate about human rights, human rights issues, and I participate in the whatever way I can now, but it's hard. You know, you're juggling your life, your acting career, and everything in between. But yeah, somewhere in there, I think.
I love that we all have this animal connection.
It's like an empathetic thread.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think, that's why I'm so happy that you're here.
Likewise, y'all.
Yeah,
Appreciate this.
seriously, this is, we definitely have to have you back.
Yeah.
I mean-
Question: studio dog, studio cat,
Oof, both.
both.
Yeah,
Yes,
I would say both. I am a little bit more of a cat person,
Okay.
just because sometimes dogs have like a lot of energy, and I'm not always ready for that. But I mean, I love all animals.
You sound like a cat. You are.
Yes,
You're a cat.
Yes, she's a cat. What about you?
I love studio dogs, but when they start to bark, and I'm just like, "Yo, son, please calm down." Like yesterday, I had a session, and engineer's like, "I hear barking." I'm like, "Do you do?" No. Let me go tell my roommates to be quiet. But
Yeah.
studio dogs are
Alright.
cute.
Yeah, I'm definitely a both. I have both. Yeah, but my dog
Yeah.
doesn't bark, so he's
Oh.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
doesn't.
quiet.
Perfection.
And he's a husky. He's
Really?
a husky.
So he doesn't
that
vocalize
doesn't
at all?
bark.
He will if I'm annoying him. So if I'm like in
Okay.
his face, I'm like, just give me a little.
Yeah,
Just,
when
like,
he's annoyed.
But other than that, like you could literally be like knock to have someone come in and he'll be sleeping.
Oh, I'll be ringing the doorbell. He doesn't bark.
He'll just look at
Really?
you
Yeah.
and he'll be
Specialty.
like, oh, it's Andia.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever, I don't
one
care.
cool
Unless you have
dude.
some food, then he's like, Anya.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Andia?
Then
Right.
he's like, I'm right here.
Yeah. He's like, he'll put
The paw. Yeah.
And his head, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, why is my like crotch area so warm all of a sudden because he's breathing onto you?
I was wondering where that was going. I'm like, huh?
He's just like, just right there. I just want
Yeah.
to eat some food. Well, oh my God,
thank you
we
so
gotta have you
much.
back. We just keep talking.
Yeah,
I love it.
We could talk forever, but
Yes.
it's seriously, thank you so much for coming on
Thank
our
you.
show
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
Yes,
and getting to know you.
let us know, how can people find you?
On social, it's
Yes.
at Andia Winslow, which is Andia Winslow.
Yes.
Winslow or
Eh.
Winslow.
Oh, there we go. I like it.
And then on the web, it's andiavoiceover.com and In These Streets.
What was the last part?
You can also find me in these streets.
Oh, I was like, wait,
I'm like, is that another place we should be?
I know.
Do
I was
I
like-
have to go make a profile somewhere?
You can find me on the interweb or in these streets.
I love it.
You will
yes.
not find me in any streets. I will probably be at home, but you can call me.
Sorry.
All right. Well, Thank you all for joining us again. Again, please check out Andia. Check out all her games and all her other projects. I mean, literally, we could go on. Did you also know that she live announces? She did the SAG Awards recently. Like,
That was fun.
so much stuff. So check out Andia. And once again, I'm Jen.
I'm Courtney.
And you've just been a part of One Up.
The one, the only, Achara Kirk.
Really?
Well, I really love to sing and I love to dance.
I had more than 56 kills.
The one thing that I regret. And I think it's also really important to just like put your best foot forward and like put the best version of yourself out
Yeah.
there.